While the rest of the world fights for window seats and free upgrades, there's a different class of traveler, one who skips the airport chaos altogether. Private jets, personal islands, and resorts so exclusive they don't even show up on Google Maps. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the 5 most elite destinations on Earth, the secret playgrounds of billionaires. Most will never hear these names, but now you will. 1. Velaa Private Island, Maldives. Imagine waking up, not to an alarm clock, but to the gentle rhythm of waves below your bed. No emails, no traffic, just endless horizon and the hush of the Indian Ocean. Welcome to Velaa Private Island, the most exclusive resort in the Maldives. A place so private even billionaires need an invitation. This isn't listed on Expedia. You won't find influencer giveaways here. Velaa was built by a billionaire for his wife. And it shows. Each Overwater villa feels more like a floating palace, with cathedral-high ceilings, marble soaking tubs, and pools that melt into the sea. Want breakfast in the water? Done. Prefer a violinist to play during sunset? Already arranged. The staff-to-guest ratio? Almost 8-to-1. But luxury here goes beyond service. Velaa offers a personal submarine for underwater excursions, a golf academy designed by a Ryder Cup legend, Michelin-starred dining, and even your own floating cinema. You don't order from menus here, the chefs study your palate, your preferences, your cravings, and then surprise you. A stay at Velaa can cost upwards of $30,000 a night. But the real price of entry? Discretion, status, trust. Because in this world, the most valuable thing isn't money. It's access. Number 2. Necker and Moskito Islands, British Virgin Islands. There's a private island in the Caribbean where the rich don't just visit. They belong. This is Necker Island, the personal sanctuary of billionaire Richard Branson. And when he's not here, his inner circle is. From Barack Obama to Oprah Winfrey, Leonardo DiCaprio to Princess Diana, this isn't a vacation spot. It's a summit of power, hidden behind palm trees and ocean breeze. At Necker, the rules change. You don't check in, you arrive. Greeted by staff who already know your name, your favorite wine, and your breakfast order. Just 40 guests at a time. And yet every experience feels entirely your own. From sailing across turquoise reefs to spa treatments in open-air Balinese pavilions. Want to kite surf at dawn with Branson himself? It's been known to happen. Next door is Moskito Island, Branson's lesser-known but even more exclusive neighbor. Here, billionaire-owned estates dot the cliffs like secret fortresses, each more extravagant than the last. These aren't rental properties. They're legacy homes, owned by Silicon Valley titans, fashion moguls, and royalty. There's no front desk, no staff uniforms, just tailored experiences curated by personal teams you'll never see twice. One estate has a rooftop helipad, another, an underwater lounge accessible only by tunnel. You don't ask about who's staying here, you already know. Because if you're on Moskito Island, chances are you own a piece of it. 3. Lokala Island, Fiji, the Red Bull billionaire's private utopia. Imagine an island where nothing is artificial, yet everything is elevated. Welcome to Lokala, a 3,500-acre private island in Fiji, owned by the late Red Bull billionaire Dietrich Mateschitz. This isn't just a getaway, it's a self-contained universe of pure luxury. There are only 25 villas on the island, and each one is hidden deep in nature. Private pools, personal chefs, handcrafted Fijian art in every room, and not a single neighbor in sight. You're not just staying in luxury, you're the only person who exists. Lokala grows everything itself. Fruits, vegetables, coffee, even Wagyu cattle are raised on the island. You don't order from a menu. You walk the land with your chef, and dinner becomes a reflection of your day. For those who want to go deeper, Lokala offers its own personal submarine. No crowds, no diving gear, just you and the reef, drifting silently beneath the waves in $1 million machine. Lokala doesn't chase trends. It lives by its own rhythm, blending authentic Fijian culture with high design and absolute privacy. With more than 350 staff serving fewer than 80 guests, your every need is answered before you can ask. The cost? Over $40,000 a night. But this place was never meant to be affordable. It was built to be unforgettable. 4. The Brando, French Polynesia, where presidents and stars escape the world. There's an island in French Polynesia so remote, so untouched, even GPS struggles to find it. This is Tetiaroa, once a sacred retreat for Tahitian royalty, and now home to the Brando. Named after Marlon Brando, who fell in love with the island while filming Mutiny on the Bounty, this resort was built to reflect a fantasy. A place where power, privacy, and nature exist in perfect balance. Barack Obama wrote his memoir here. Leonardo DiCaprio comes for digital silence. Royals, tech titans, Oscar winners. This is where the world's most recognizable faces come to disappear. There are only 35 villas, each completely self-sustaining, powered by the sun, cooled by seawater systems, and surrounded by nothing but rainforest and reef. But make no mistake, this isn't roughing it. Private pools, 24-hour room service, and a personal butler are just the beginning. Want Michelin-level cuisine with zero carbon footprint? Done. Need a spa treatment infused with Tahitian oils under the stars? It's yours. Every detail here is intentional, from the biodegradable slippers to the absence of motor noise across the island. This isn't just luxury, it's preservation. The Brando operates as a carbon-neutral model for future resorts, where indulgence and sustainability walk hand in hand. Rates start at $15,000 a night. But this isn't about price. It's about retreating to a place so rare, it feels like the world forgot it existed. 5. North Island, Seychelles, the island of ultra-private escapes. 1,000 miles off the coast of East Africa lies a tiny island that has hosted kings, queens, billionaires, and presidents, and yet most people have never even heard its name. This is North Island in the Seychelles, and it's not a resort. It's a sanctuary. When Prince William and Kate Middleton wanted absolute privacy for their honeymoon, this is where they came. When A-list celebrities need a break from the flash of cameras, they escape here, far from paparazzi, far from phone signals, and far from the world. Just 11 villas. That's it. Each one handcrafted from local wood, glass, and stone, designed to blend into nature while offering every imaginable luxury. You're not staying on the island. You're inhabiting it. Arrival is by private helicopter only. No ferries. No roads. The moment you touch down, a personal team is assigned to you, not just to serve, but to anticipate your every move. Want a sunrise yoga session with an ocean view? It's already booked. Prefer a lobster barbecue on a hidden beach with no one in sight? The fire is already lit. Every inch of the island can be yours, even the beaches are named after past guests who claimed them as their own. North Island is more than luxury. It's a pioneer in conservation, rewilding endangered species, restoring coral reefs, and protecting giant tortoises that roam freely like ancient residents. Prices start at $12,000 a night, and the waiting list? Measured in months. But for the chosen few, this isn't a vacation. It's a return to what the world once was: untouched, untamed, and utterly yours. The price of disappearing. They say paradise is priceless, but these places prove it has a number. And yet, what you're paying for isn't just ocean views or private pools. It's permission to vanish. To disappear from meetings, mentions, media, from everything. These resorts don't sell luxury. They sell silence, control, space. No one brags about going. No one shares the coordinates. There are no tags, no room numbers. Just private chefs who already know your favorite midnight snack, and a team that appears only when you need them and disappears when you don't. Why so expensive? Because you're not paying for what's there. You're paying for everything that's been kept out. No noise. No neighbors. No strangers. Just air that smells untouched, food that never sat in a fridge, and nights that belong only to you. Even the technology, it's hidden, seamless. Powerful enough to run a small country, but silent enough that it feels like the island is running on pure magic. Motion sensor lighting tucked under palm leaves. Climate systems that change with your skin. Soundproof walls that let you forget the world even exists. Some guests arrive and never leave their villa. Others hike barefoot through private jungles, take submarines into coral gardens, or request a floating grand piano at sunset, and it's done. No questions asked. These places aren't for people who need attention. They're for people who have too much of it. For those who live online, these resorts are one of the only places where the digital noise stops. Where phones go dark and eyes start to see again. Because in the end, what they're really buying is the feeling of being untouched, unknown, free. So 5 islands, 5 hidden worlds, all invisible to the average traveler. Places where the air feels different, where the sky stretches wider, where the days melt into one long, perfect silence. This isn't just luxury. It's design at the edge of reality, where even time obeys your rules. Most of us will never set foot here, but that's what makes it powerful. The mystery, the what if. What if money didn't matter? What if you could hit pause on life, and the world simply waited for your return? No news, no noise, just you, the ocean, and a life built around one question. What do you want today? And how far are you willing to go to feel it? Because in the end, the real price isn't the dollars. It's daring to leave everything behind, just to remember what presence feels like. And the scariest part? Once you've felt it, you may never want to come back.